Evening all, welcome back to some more Dust. Right, we're going to look at this game in a bit more an objective fashion today. We just had some really good games lately, and I don't know why that is. I think it may be that matchmaking feels fixed. There you go, a compliment. I think matchmaking is a bit weird. It just seems to put you in sort of groups of people you've never heard of before, and it puts you kind of, I don't know, it's very strange. It puts you in areas where, or matches rather, where you never have heard of half of the corps, the names, the people, etc. But there is a big but here. It seems to work, so that's a brilliant step forward, considering matchmaking has just forever been broken. So you always had queue-sinking groups, you always had that pain of getting into a match and just getting the floor wiped with you. I would say now it feels very good, particularly if you're running solo. In fact, maybe especially if you're running solo, it does feel very good. So I think definitely good times to be had all round. But yeah, if you caught the two videos before this, Schley and myself basically were playing a good few games, and it was just surprising how fun the game has got. I mean, again, I won't kind of go through every change, but I think really the key things for me are there is still a very good game here. There is still an incredibly tactical game here, and I would say that has got to be one of Dust's strongest points. It is still a very tactical, fun, engaging game, which when you look at what you can do with it, so you can obviously logi, you can support your character a lot better than you would think, and I would say that has really drawn out what I would say is a very that's its unique selling point, and I think that really has to be what has that's what you focus on now. Otherwise, you're just going to end up playing the same thing over and over without that kind of, I guess, understanding of what makes this game unique. And what does make this game unique is the ability to really, I think, hold the fight longer than maybe other games like Destiny, Call of Duty, Battlefield do. This could be due to the fact that there is an incredible, I guess, benefit to the hit point system that seems to be in this game. Now, generally most games run hit points as their kind of primary method to kind of, to say if you're dead or alive or not. But what I think Destiny and the Battlefield and others don't get right is the longevity of it. So it feels if pretty much somebody coughs near you with a knife in their hand, you're dead. Whereas in this game, you do have that kind of feeling that, well, actually, you can see your hit points. There's a physical number there. You can also be repped. You can be picked up, maybe slightly better with the benefits of all that. And I just think that Dust does it better. Dust is still an incredibly good gang PvP game. Lots of issues still. Lots of very ball-achingly annoying issues. I think still the lack of variety is now crushing, and when you look at games coming like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and you certainly look at Destiny and what Destiny's doing, the reality is that there needs to be, I think, just more game modes. There needs to be just something different about Dust than there is today. Now, I know that they can really do very little, almost nothing in fact. Unless they do, was it a client-side patch? I forget. But either way, and because they've committed to not do that, it's very difficult to see really what is going to change in Dust. And basically, with every release of every new game, so Borderlands pre-sequel is coming soon as well. With all of these games that are coming, you're going to see Dust get to the point where it's looking older and older each release. So every time something new comes out, it just looks old. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is one that I would say is going to be of considerable note, because basically, this is the Call of Duty franchise plugging into future tech. Okay, it's only 50 years in the future or whatever it is, but it doesn't matter, because what's going to happen is that's going to really draw a lot of people who are maybe fans of this genre to that. It's a tricky one. I still feel that there is an incredibly fun game. We played 5 matches, and they were all a hoot. They really were. They were fun. They would, kind of amusing. Things like the plasma cannon is pretty fun. The flaylock's pretty good now. Generally there is still that kind of ability to feel that you are an acrobatic god of death and despair. When you somersault through the air, flailing around, firing death and just pointing at dudes and killing them with their like that. I mean, that's a prime example there. That guy didn't even stand a chance as I shot him in the back with the plasma cannon. And that's really what you want. You play these games for these moments, and those moments are still most definitely here. But unfortunately, like Quake 2 and I guess Doom and other things, this game is starting to look old, and it's starting to feel old, and it's starting to, I think, have issues to do with really the fact that they can't freshen it up. Graphically, I wouldn't say it's too bad. I think, look at that accuracy Soma from that range. That's just crazy, that is. But I feel that because there's still so little maybe that they can do to freshen this game up and push it forward more so. I just feel that we're going to be basically receiving balances pretty much until the lights go out. And I if I was a betting man, I would say that that's probably going to be soon, because it does feel like maybe they're getting to the point with Legion. Maybe that's going to be with us soon. Who knows? But I just get the impression that until that time comes, it's not really very clear what they're going to do with Dust and so on. When you go to the forums and you kind of see what's going on there as well, it's all a little bit of a plague pit. Lots of, I guess, complete dickheads spewing absolute bollocks about God knows what. And I think the reality is even CCP are joining in on that. Yes, we all remember goon culture from 10 years ago. Well done, CCP. You're a little bit late. Only a decade late, but hey, if you want to do that little trick, go for it. I think from my point of view, I'm still going to play this game, still getting fun from it, still enjoying it. It's still hella fun to run around, shoot people and kill them with very precise flail rounds. And I think really that's going to be the way it is. But is the severity of this game going to grow? Is the impact or the excitement of this game going to grow? The answer is no. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.